Good evening. Tonight, we turn our eyes to a looming catastrophe that threatens to reshape life on Earth as we know it. Greenland, the frozen crown of the Arctic, is unraveling. Its glaciers are melting at an unprecedented pace, and the consequences could drown cities, destabilize nations, and ignite geopolitical chaos. What's happening in Greenland isn't just an environmental crisis. It's a global emergency, a crisis of politics, economics, and survival. And the world's response? Fractured, hesitant, and utterly insufficient. Let's dive into the eye of this storm. Greenland has always been more than a frozen expanse of ice. During the Cold War, it became a strategic chess piece for the United States and the Soviet Union. The US built military bases there, including the infamous Thule Air Base, to monitor Soviet activity and house nuclear weapons. Fast forward to today, Greenland's strategic importance has only grown. Beneath its ice lies a treasure trove of rare earth minerals, essential for the technology that powers our modern world. And as the ice melts, these resources become more accessible, igniting a scramble among global powers. The numbers are staggering. Greenland's ice sheet is losing 270 billion tons of ice per year, a rate that has quadrupled since the 1990s. Scientists warn that if all of Greenland's ice melts, global sea levels could rise by over 7 meters. Picture this: New York, London, Shanghai, submerged. Entire nations like the Maldives, erased. Recent satellite imagery reveals that the Jakobshavn Glacier, once the fastest flowing glacier in Greenland, is retreating at a rate of nearly 2 miles per year. Meanwhile, the Arctic's warming is accelerating at twice the global average, a phenomenon known as Arctic amplification. Ladies and gentlemen, the melting ice isn't just opening waterways. It's opening battlegrounds. Greenland's strategic location and its untapped resources have caught the attention of global superpowers. In 2019, former US President Donald Trump made headlines by suggesting the purchase of Greenland. The world laughed, but the underlying message was clear. Greenland is no longer a frozen afterthought, it's a geopolitical prize. China has also entered the fray, investing heavily in Greenland's mining industry and eyeing its rare earth minerals. Meanwhile, Russia's Arctic ambitions are surging, with new military bases and icebreakers patrolling the region. The Arctic Council, once a bastion of cooperation, is fracturing under these pressures. What was once a region of peaceful collaboration is now a theater of rivalry, with nations vying for dominance over a melting frontier. The economic stakes are enormous. The melting ice is destabilizing global weather patterns, leading to more frequent and severe storms, floods, and droughts. Agriculture is under threat, with crop failures becoming more common. Insurance companies are grappling with soaring claims from climate-related disasters. And then there's the human cost. Climate refugees are already a reality, with millions displaced by rising seas and extreme weather. This is just the beginning. Experts warn that if Greenland's meltdown continues, we could see a wave of migration on a scale that dwarfs anything in human history, triggering political instability and conflict. Donald Trump's interest in Greenland wasn't just about land, it was about leverage. As Trump eyes a potential return to power, his Arctic policy could take center stage. Will he double down on US dominance in Greenland? Will he challenge China and Russia more aggressively? Or will he, true to form, pursue a grand bargain that reshapes the Arctic's future? Critics warn that Trump's transactional approach could exacerbate tensions, turning the Arctic into a geopolitical tinderbox. Others argue that his boldness could bring much-needed attention and investment to the region. One thing is certain: Trump's re-emergence on the world stage will send shockwaves through the Arctic and beyond. Ladies and gentlemen, Greenland is not just melting. It's screaming for help. The choices we make now, as individuals, as nations, as a global community, will determine the fate of our planet. Will we rise to the challenge, or will we drown in our own inaction? This is not just a story about ice. It's a story about survival, about humanity's ability to confront its greatest challenges. The time to act is now. This is Zoe Kolode, reporting for the Lion's Roar. Stay informed. Stay awake. The future depends on it.